Hello everybody, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room Recap for Thursday, October the 4th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Questions for me, use this email address. A link for our free room, 100% free. You don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free trading room. I open the room at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. That's when I start to share my screen. Get live on the mic at 9:05. I go to 3:30 on from Monday to Thursday, 3 o'clock on Fridays. This is a subscription link. You'll see a promo code there for instant 15% off either the first month of a standard or premium subscription or the first year of a standard or premium subscription. Okay, well, another sensational day with the low floaters. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get this one. It really bugged me. I was waiting. I think the 200-day, yeah, it was at 473. There's the 200-day was at 473. 200-day moving average was at 473. Now again, here's where the alert happened. Right off the bat. Okay, right off the bat at $4.30. So when I saw this, let me just click on it, and you'll see the candle. Or that's where the alert happened. And when I saw this, I thought, okay, I didn't want to take it right away because I was a little bit worried about that 200-day moving average at 473. And so I think I placed a price alert right there, and it triggered, and I was trying to get it here. It just moved too fast for me. You know, I just could not get it where I wanted to get it with the number of shares I wanted. But many in the room did. So, I mean, the initial alert at $4.30, and look what it hits, 761. So not quite a double, but you know, I'm not saying you could have got it right at 430 or sold right at 761, but this is still producing great alerts. Not quite as many as yesterday. The next one, as an example, not really done anything. It came in at 153, so it's really not done anything. This one, SNOA, right there. Again, you can have this one, you know, you just have to ask me for it, but I'm just going to go through a few of them. In fact, I guess I can put it here. I keep thinking that if I do, maybe if I put it right in the chart or over here, maybe I put it there. Okay, so SNOA, there's the alert at 194, gets all the way up to 280. Okay, now it was pretty, now even on the initial alert, there's the candle, you know, and then it came right back down, and then you had another opportunity. I think Isaiah even had a little bit of an opportunity, you know, at 245, and it hits $3. Again, I'm not saying you could have got right in at 245 and exited right out at $3, but you know, look at this one, and this one, now this one was definitely a spready one. 825, it hits on that candle, 980. I mean, just big moves. Now, here's the one I finally took. So HSGX, okay, HSGX. So, you know, I typically do not take the ones that are under $1. I like to see it break $1, and then after that, I have a little more confidence that we might get a bit of a run. So I ended up taking this one at 107. Now I had said to people, keep watching this. You know, it's really doing not much. I don't want to call this consolidation, but you know, it's really not doing too much. And then all of a sudden, look at the volume that came in. Look at the volume that came in right there. So as the volume came in and it broke $1, I said, well, you got to take it. So I took the trade at 107. I sold some at 122. Sorry, that should have been, okay, that's on the way down. So I sold some, I actually sold some at 122. I don't have it marked here. It should be right about there on the way up. I sold some right up here at 140, and then on the way down at 128, and I'm out of the trade. But, you know, a great percentage move. Now, lest you think that these are just low volume, you know, that's traded 26 million shares today. So plenty of time to get in and out. You know, plenty of time if you know, depending on, you know, your risk tolerance and all, you could take a few shares if you wanted to, as long as you have a stop in place. And, you know, it's a low float, 25 million in the float. So it was a low float situation. The other one I was watching was VIVE. Still kind of watching it. There was the alert right there. Hasn't broken out. Only no, but by the way, I'm remiss if I don't show you. Like, all these things are not created equal. HSGX. Hopefully, you're going to see why I was a little excited about that one once it broke the dollar. Look at the daily. I mean, if you've followed me enough, you know that this is the sort of daily that I salivate over. I mean, look at the void. The 200-day moving average is way up there, so that's, you know, it's not going to block it anytime soon. So that is what we're looking for. When you look at, I think even the VXRT, let's see what that looked like. Yeah, the same thing. You have to look way left before you get any resistance, as opposed to the VIVE. No, it's not. Whoops. It's not quite as good. You see what I mean? Hopefully you see that. I mean, it's not quite as good. Could give you a little bit of a trade into this area, but you love the other daily charts. I mean, there's just so much room. Now, lest you think that all I'm going to do are doing these penny stocks, MNK. You know, and it's funny because I received an email yesterday saying, how come you're only concentrating on penny stocks? You know, I don't like to trade penny stocks, et cetera, et cetera. Well, first of all, I mean, look, we've got over 500 people in the room, and there are a lot of different trading styles. There are a lot of different ideas that are placed in the room, not just by myself. And I'm concentrating on these ones right now because they're giving us the biggest bang for the buck, and there's plenty of liquidity. It's not going to last forever. I mean, you know, I just know it's not going to last forever, but I'm just going to milk it while I can, and then once it starts drying up, you know, I'll move on. And so anyway, look at the MNK. Now you have to see MNK on the daily chart to have a great appreciation for it. So it moved up a couple of days. Now I understand that it had, somebody said, I may be wrong, I didn't verify this, but there was, I don't want to call it an expose, but on 60 Minutes on Sunday, to do with the opioid crisis. So, you know, I don't know if this is a muted reaction finally, but at any rate, I did short this one. And it turned out to be a wonderful short. Now, it's funny, I actually shorted this one at 27.82. 27.82 as it broke down through the whole number, and I got stuck. I didn't get stuck. Well, I basically got out of this thing flat as it started to move up. I thought, okay, but I wanted to keep watching it. Now my problem is that I should have got into it right around there also, right when it broke underneath there, but I think I was doing something else, and you know, it just happens. But I did end up shorting it here at 26.84 as it broke down through that whole number again. 26.84. I was able to cover some at what's that price? Well, I don't have it marked here, but right in this area here. And then as it was trying, we were wondering if it was going to really break down through 26. I'm all out of it now. But you know, from actually that's right. I don't know why I don't have this thing marked down here. Oh, I know why. I'm sorry. I've got the wrong symbol beside all my markings. So yeah, 26.84. I took some out. I covered some at 26.30, and at 25.75. Right about there. I was almost at the low. Man, that was a good sell or a good cover. And then at 26.05 when it popped up. So, you know, I do the more expensive ones, and I got over $1 in that one. So, again, this is just a cycle, in my opinion, we're going through. I used to have this low floaters on the move up all the time, but I probably didn't have it. I didn't have this window up for maybe, I don't know, maybe not a year, but many months, many months. And then somebody said, it's funny, in the room, this maybe 3 weeks ago, hey Barry, they had it up still, and they said, hey, your low floaters on the move are giving some good results. So I resurrected it and started watching it, and yeah, lo and behold, that's what's happening. But I'm not naive enough to think it's going to last forever. Okay, want to get back into the room, so bring back my capture program. So if you have any questions for me, you can just use this email address. Now, by the way, and I keep saying this, if you're in the room, please don't wait till, you don't have to send me an email. Ask me the questions in the room. Way easier for me to answer in the room. I can demonstrate on the screen, and don't worry about interrupting me. Look, I'll tell you. I mean, if I'm in a, kind of a bit of a wonky trade, I'll tell you, and I'll say, okay, give me a moment or so. but that's why I'm there. I'm there to answer your questions. So, but if you do, if you're not in the room and you're just getting this email, certainly you can use this email address. I'll open the room tomorrow. That's the link for the free trading room, and I'll open the link. Open the room tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. I'll get live on the mic at about 9:05. So I hope everybody has a great evening, and we'll see you in the trading room tomorrow. Bye bye.